30 days, this client generated over 120 leads, and leads are people that you can contact for her braid business for a knotless braid special. So if you'd like to learn how to set up ads to get more knotless braids clients, keep watching. So the very first thing I'm going to do is just take you through the inside of this campaign. Then I'm going to show you how to set it up. So right now we're running a lead campaign. So these ads are targeted to people that are likely to fill out a form with their name, phone number, and email, as well as other relevant information that's related to the service. We're spending about $50 per day. Then the ads are instant form ads. So these people will fill out a form directly on Facebook or Instagram. So this is very good for people that don't have like booking sites, or your booking sites don't allow for you to have like what's called a pixel so you can track to see if your ads are working. Dynamic creative is on. This means you can run up to 10 pieces of ad creative inside of one ad. Then the location, so she's in San Diego, 16-mile radius of San Diego. Then everything else is just as is. We didn't touch anything else. We did advantage plus targeting, which basically means we let Facebook figure out who to target. Then these are the actual ad creatives. We have just 3 ad creatives running right now. You can see it's showing the work. Then there is some text on the screen that says San Diego not accepting new clients for all braid services. I'll play one of the videos. So simple videos is basically just showing the after part. So like after you've been serviced, that's what you're selling. Then there's this form. So we created an instant form, and it's basically just going to describe the service. Then it's going to ask some questions. So this one is super simple. So it's email, full name, phone number, so you can contact them. Then it's 2 qualifying questions. What type of braids would you like? When would you like to come in? Just make sure that when you're adding these questions, you do a short answer. You want to make sure they're like actually typing their answer out. That's going to help improve the quality of the leads. So now I'm going to actually show you how to set this up. So the very first thing we're going to do is click on this green create button. Green create button. Then we're going to click on leads. And really quickly, I'm going to run down the different campaign objectives and probably why you should not use them. So you have awareness. This is going to get your ad shown to people, a lot of people, for a little bit of money, meaning your CPM or your cost to show like 1,000 people is going to be really low. And that's because the quality of the traffic, or the quality of the eyeballs, or the quality of the attention within this awareness objective is very low. So the higher up you go on this list, the lower the quality. And as you go down, you get to the highest quality of people on the platform. So on Facebook or Instagram. Traffic are people that are likely to click on your ad, but probably not do much after that. Engagement are people that are likely to view a video, like, comment, follow, share. Leads are people that are likely to at least leave you their contact info and probably schedule something. So like book a time on the calendar. App promotion is people that are likely to download an app, and sales is for people that are likely to buy something online. So those are the different ones. In this case, we're going to use leads. Then we're going to hit continue. Now, you can name your BOHO braid special. So I typically name the campaign the name of the service, and I at least put the date so we can know like when we started this thing. Today is the 4th of March. Now budget. I recommend everyone start with at least a $10 per day budget. I used to say 5, we're doing 10 now. Reason being is with a $5 per day budget, things happen too slow. The higher your budget, the faster things happen. I'll say that much. Your budget determines how many people view your ad in a day, and how many people view your ad in a day determine how many people click on your ad in a day. And how many people click on your ad in a day determines how many people you will speak to, or determines how many people may visit your site and book, or determines how many people may become a lead. So higher the budget, just more action that happens. So we'll set a $10 budget just to start. Then here at the bottom right, there's this blue next button. You're going to click next. And now we're inside the ad set level. And this is where we do the targeting. So our conversion location, this is where the conversion is happening. Is going to be an instant form. So we're going to click on this. Yours may say something different, but what you want to look for is instant forms. Then you'll select your Facebook page, Hollywood. Then if you haven't run lead ads or instant form ads before, it's going to ask you to agree to these terms. So you just click view terms and read it, I guess, and agree. You can't run the ads without it. So then scroll. Okay, now you're looking for location. So this client is in San Diego, so we're just going to put San Diego, California. Now, as far as the radius goes, if you know people like travel 25, 30 miles out for you, then you can do a radius that far. If not, then do it whatever distance you know people are willing to travel for your services. So if that's 10 miles, put 10 miles. It's very important that, and what I want you to pay attention to is it says estimated audience size 17 million to 20 million. That's a lot of people. And it's like that because it's reach more people likely to respond is selected. You want to deselect that. Reason being, these ads are local. Like you're needing people to come to you. And I don't know who this is even serving the ads to. It's probably people outside of California, probably even outside of the country. So it's very important that you make sure that that's deselected. Okay, now you're going to leave all of this as is. Don't touch anything. Then you're going to click the blue next button at the bottom right. Now we're at the ad set level, and this is where we do our ad, the actual creative, what people will see. So first thing we're going to do is set up creative. Then you're going to do video or image ad. It's your preference. What I will say is you probably want to run at least 2 to 3 pieces of content, like at least, not just one photo or video, like 2 to 3. So we're going to do video ad, and we're just going to select one of these that's already here. Obviously, if you don't have this content that's already showing, this is inside of your ad account. If you have never uploaded content inside of your ad account, this won't show. So you will click on this upload button. Then you just grab the content from your computer, wherever it's saved. Let's see, we're going to grab this one, then hit next. Then there's this blue skip and continue button at the bottom right. Click on that. Then we're going to click next again. Okay, so here is where you add your primary text. So this is essentially what your ad is about. So the easiest thing to do is go over to ChatGPT and explain what it is that you're offering, or the service, or the bundle, or the package, or the special, or whatever. Give it your city, the price, what's included, all of that stuff, and say, hey, can you give me some compelling ad copy? And it's probably going to ask for like 5 different variations. You can put up to 5 different variations of text or primary text or copy, whatever. And the reason why you want to do as many as possible is because depending on what this says, it could call out to different pockets or different people in your area. So it's good to have as many as possible. Then headline is the same. You can have up to 5 different headlines. And this is just another opportunity for you to tell people about your service. So BOHO, knotless, braid, special. BOHO braids only $200. So whatever the case may be, keep in mind you want to keep this probably like 4 or 5 words at the most. Your call to action is going to be book now. Okay, so that's done. I'm not going to put any primary text. That's another reason why we put the information in the actual visual. So San Diego not accepting new clients for all braid services. That way, as people are scrolling, they immediately know what the ad is about before even like reading any caption or copy. So it's preference. Sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, I guess if I'm feeling lazy or not, I would literally just run the ad with no copy. If I want to go above and beyond, I'll just add some copy. So it's your preference. But if you're going no copy, make sure you have the words on the screen, or on the video, or on the photo, or on the visual. Okay, so we have our one ad. I'm gonna name this because I'm gonna show you how to copy this so you can have like a second and third and fourth ad. So we're gonna call this yellow shirt. Okay, now I'm not gonna create this thing from scratch. I'm just gonna run you through it really quick. So we are doing an instant form ad. All of this can be done through chat. Y'all know how to use chat. Create form. Then you title it new BOHO special. You're gonna title it whatever you want to title it. I'm just doing this for example purposes. Okay, so it's very important that you do require leads to verify their phone number with one-time passcode. Historically, instant form leads have been shit quality, meaning they're not good. When you go to call these people or text these people, they're like, how'd you get my number? I didn't fill out a form. Everything under the sun. So we want to add as much friction as possible because the friction to filling out a lead form is super, super low. You literally just need to tap a button probably like 2 or 3 times and the form is filled out. Like they don't even need to type name, phone number, email. It's already pre-filled because they're already on Facebook. Facebook, Instagram already has the information. So we want higher intent people. So when they put in their phone number, it's going to text them a code. If they don't verify it, then it won't go through. So we at least know they did that. Okay, then we're going to go next. Headline. Your headline is the special, the thing that you're offering. So BOHO, knotless, braid, special. Then for your description, you can go back to chat. You know, you just had chat write up your ad copy if you did it. Now it knows about your offer. So you can say, hey, can you write me up a description for a Facebook instant form ad? And you just paste that here. Then blah, blah, just to put some text there. Okay, then we're going to go next. Okay, this is the important part. These are already there by default, email, full name, phone number, and they're already pre-filled. Fill this form out. Okay, the most important part is up here, the questions. So add questions, and we want short answers. We want them typing stuff out. When would you like to come in? I personally put this is all your preference. I personally put this because this allows you to prioritize who you contact first. So let's say in one day you get 10 leads and 5 of them say, I would like to come in this week, and the other 5 say I would like to come in next month. I'm calling the people that say I want to come in this week first. So that's why I do this. Also, so you can kind of get an understanding of when they would possibly like to come in. Then you say, now, even though this is promoting BOHO braids, now our ad says all braid special. So in this example, we'll say, what type of braids would you like? Just make sure the questions are relevant to your offer, your service. Then one more, this is a money question. There is a, let's see, $25 deposit for this service. Are you able to pay a deposit? So if no, I don't even need to contact them. You also can set this up. This is a little bit more technical. I'm not going to go like with this conditional logic where if they say no, it won't submit the form, which is good for you because you don't want to train Facebook. Any objective you use for your ads is you training Facebook. So if you allow everyone to come through, yeses and nos, Facebook is now just trained on people to fill out the form. But if you add this conditional logic, you can train it on only yeses, meaning it's going to optimize for people to fill out the form. But if they don't answer yes, based on your conditional logic, they can't make it to the end of the form. So, again, I'm not going to get into it. It's not all that important right now. It's just like $200 braid service, whatever. Next. Now, you need a link to your privacy policy, which means you probably should have a website. If you don't, you can probably try to circumvent this by putting the link to your booking site or something. Chat GPT it. I'm pretty sure that's against Facebook's terms of services. I've done it in the past, but this client does have a funnel built by us. And we build privacy policy pages with each funnel, so we just use that. Hollywood.com. Just put that for now. So yeah, you do what you will with this part. Then next. Okay, so this is the final page that the leads will see. You can say, thanks, you're all set. We will contact you soon. We will contact you soon. For faster service, tap the blue book now button below to schedule your appointment. Okay, so then right here, you would link to your schedule or your funnel or your website or whatever. So the highest intent leads will go through this entire process and click on that link and book. Keep in mind, it's a very, very small percentage, if anyone would even do this, but it's good to have it here. Then you can change the call to action to say book now. Then you will paste your link here. Now, the other thing you want to make sure, connect with leads and messenger. You want to make sure this is on, because once someone fills out the form to become a lead, it's on you to follow up. But once they hit submit, it also will open up a conversation in messenger or in DM, I believe, either or. So you can immediately get to talking to them without the time delay of you getting the leads, then learning you have a lead, then trying to call them. So I always want to turn this on. Then from here, you will hit publish. Okay, so your form is now created. We still only have one ad, so I want to show you. Click on these three dots. Then you're going to do quick duplicate. Okay, so now we have a second ad creative. One thing I want to get clear is you have a campaign, you have a ad set level, which is your targeting, and you have ads, the creative. So we don't have two campaigns, we have two creatives inside of one campaign. So we will call this ad 2. Then everything is the same. We have copied everything that we just did in the ad level part, and we want to just trash this add media, then add image this time. Then we'll just grab this image, then hit next. Actually, let me go back. You need to crop this. So this is not cropped, so you're going to go original here, then leave this as is, next. Now they're going to give you some AI variations. They're probably going to be not good at all. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, these are, what the fuck is this? And this. AI variations are okay for like just text-based ads that don't feature people, but this is some BS. Maybe this first one, maybe, but I wouldn't use these. So anyway, we're going to next on this. Done. Okay, so now we have 2 ad creatives inside of our 1 ad campaign. Again, I recommend you have like 3, 4, 5 different ad creatives. You want to give Facebook as many different assets. So ad creative is an asset. your primary text is an asset, your headlines are assets. You want to give it as many assets as possible so it can kind of like mix all this stuff up and push it out and see what people are responding best to. You don't want to just limit it with like one ad creative. Then from there, you hit publish. Then you're good to go. Now, once your ads are running, now you have to understand or try to interpret your ad data. For those of you that want to know, hey, what do I do next? DM me on Instagram at iGrowSalon and say, hey, what do I do next after I've ran my ads? And I'll send you a free guide that shows you what to do next. If you found this video helpful or useful, give me a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.